You seen the title, you seen the thumbnail. We got them Diablo Wings. Let's go. All right, so here are the ingredients we're gonna use for today's recipe. So right here we have our chicken right here. We're gonna use some brown sugar. We're gonna use some canola oil or vegetable oil, some vinegar, garlic powder. We got some habanero sauce here, some Tabasco sauce here, pepper, cayenne pepper, and some seasoned salt, guys. That's all we're gonna use for these Diablo wings, so let's go ahead and continue. Okay, so this recipe is simple, easy. We're gonna take all our ingredients, except with the exception of the chicken, and we're gonna put it here in this measuring cup. So I'm gonna start out here with our habanero sauce, Tabasco sauce, garlic powder, black pepper, our vinegar, canola oil, cayenne pepper, and our seasoned salt. And I'm gonna mix this up before I add our brown sugar. So we're gonna get that mixed up right there. And now we're gonna come back over that with some of our brown sugar. Gonna put a little bit in there first. All right, so we're gonna come back over with the rest. All right, guys, this is what we have. Take a look at that. All right, let's go ahead and continue. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take, we have about a cup of this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a half a cup, pour this over our wings, just like this. And we're gonna mix it up, just like that. And what we're gonna do is we're going to sit this in the refrigerator and we're gonna let it marinate in there for about an hour. And then we're gonna come back and then we're gonna continue the cooking process. So what we're gonna do now is prepare our baking sheets so we can get them in the oven. So what you wanna do is you wanna spray your grates, which I typically spray my grates to keep the chicken from sticking to my grates. And if you wanna use an air fryer, you can also put these in the air fryer. And again, you can also fry them if you want to. What I would do is I just recommend you taking them out of the bowl or whatever you have them in that's marinating. Put them on a cutting board or something and just pat them dry with paper towels before you stick them in the fryer. But we're gonna bake these. Hadn't baked wings in a long time, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just add these skin side down. You know how I do it, a half an inch to an inch apart. Yeah, you just wanna leave enough room to let the heat circulate around it. That way you get that even cook. All right, what you wanna do now, if you want to make these babies Diablo, you're going to take some cayenne pepper and we're just going to sprinkle a little bit over the top like this. No, you just want a light sprinkle. All right, and I've already preheated my oven to 375 degrees, so I'm going to go ahead and get them in there. And I typically cook my wings for around between 40 and 50 minutes, turn them halfway through the process. So I'll turn these over about between 20 and 23 minutes. And then cook them on the other side for the remainder of the time. All right, so we're about 25 minutes in. I'm gonna start turning these over. Of course, you know how we do it. We like that even cook on both sides, so we always flip our wings over midway through the process. And if you're baking on a rack, I definitely recommend you to do this. All right, so what we're gonna do now, take some more of that cayenne pepper. You always know what we do with one side, we do with the other. Lightly sprinkle it, like that. Lightly sprinkle it. All right, so now what we're gonna do in this last 15 to 20 minutes, we're gonna crank our heat up in our oven to about 400 degrees, and we're gonna let it finish cooking on this side, and I'll see you then. All right, guys, so we are back after 20 additional minutes in the oven. Take a look at them. I like mine like this, a little bit darker, because I like them to get a little bit crispy in there. So what we're gonna do now, I'm just gonna remove them from here and I'm gonna put them in an empty bowl so we can get them sauced up. And guys, you can eat them exactly like this if you want to. They have a nice flavor like this. You still can taste that, it's gonna have some heat to it, but I like to throw that additional seasoning on it with additional sauce. So I'm gonna remove this here, put our wings there. And now I'm gonna take our sauce that we had remaining, which is like a half a cup, and I'm just gonna pour it over here like that. And we're gonna get these babies flipped up, or we can just move them around like this. Man, take a look at that right there. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get these over in a bowl. We're gonna do our final presentation and we're gonna head into quality control. All right, let's go. And there you have it, guys. Diablo Wings. Let me know in the comment section what you think about these wings right here. Also, the measurements and ingredients are all in the video description below. So check it out, guys. Let's go ahead over to quality control because we want to go ahead and taste these babies out. All right, let's go. All right, guys, so now it's time for quality control. Without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into it, man. And I see the one that I want right here. Man, look at that one there. Looks so good. And guess what? I love me some spicy wings. When you first bite into it, you don't taste that spiciness until you swallow it, man. I tell you, then you taste it. But they are delicious, man. Absolutely delicious. What I like about these is they're spicy, but the addition of that brown sugar adds a slight balance, should I say. It makes it edible, because sometimes you get wings, man, and especially if you get the ones that you know that's hot, that has the 5 flames on it. I mean, you really can't enjoy them. You're just doing it just because, you know, you got pride, you got ego like me. I know I'm not gonna enjoy them, but I just want to see if I can handle them. So, but these ones, they're spicy, but you can enjoy them, and I like those better than the ones that you can't really enjoy. You just doing it because you want to stick your chest out, you know, that type of wing. But these are delicious, guys. Man. Oh man, they're absolutely delicious. So guys, definitely want to try these. And until the end, I'm your cook, Spinelli. And remember, him not no chef. Him just cook a lot. And now I'm out. Peace.